Hey dolls and friends, welcome back and thanks so much for spending part of your day with me. If you're new here, my name is Amber Michon, and on this channel I create high-end home decor crafts sprinkled in with a few reviews and hauls. But if you're not new, hey doll, hey! In today's video, I'm sharing a couple of quick and easy spring DIYs for you. I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Also, it's part of a collaboration with some of my friends here on YouTube. I collaborate with these ladies every month here, and our host is Liana from Liana DIY. We also have a couple of guest hosts each month, so I will have the link to the playlist in my description box below, as well as pinned in my comments. I always say linked. It's going to be pinned in my comments for you guys. So make sure you head to that playlist. Tell all the ladies I said hi, hello. If you're coming from the playlist, hello, welcome. I really hope you do enjoy this video. And if you guys do, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. If you're new, love what you see, but love all things home decor, DIYing on a budget, I would also appreciate if you consider subscribing and hitting the bell right next to it so you're notified every time that I upload. Alright dolls, let's go ahead and jump right in. For this first DIY, I am using these wood cutouts. They call them ornaments from the Dollar Tree. They're eggs, as well as these, it's like a mini shadow box. I actually got them from a subscriber that sent me a box of goodies a while back, and I'm just using one of them. For paint, I'm using 4 different colors. For my Waverly chalk paint, I'm using a lavender and agave colors. And then for my folk art acrylic colors, I'm using a baby pink and a yellow gold color. I'm also using my Waverly chalk paint in white, and I'm going to paint my entire sign using that color. I'm going to give it, I think I just gave this one good coat. If I did two, it was just more like spot painting to make sure that it was white all the way around. And I did all the insides and the sides. Then for my eggs, I took some painter's tape and just randomly started placing them halfway on the eggs. So some are, you know, vertically halfway, horizontally halfway, and then a couple are diagonal. I just really like randomly did this and eyeballed it. Didn't really measure anything out. I just did what I thought would look cute and just put them all down. The next thing I did is I painted 3 of the eggs using just one solid color. So I did a pink, like a blue, and the agave. I don't think I really like the, not the agave, the, like the lavender color. I'm not sure I really like that, so I think I changed it, but yeah, stick with me because I'm pretty sure I changed it to that yellow color. Yep, here it is. I did change it to the yellow color, so I just have blue, agave. It's kind of like a blue and a pink and a yellow color. And then I did those colors with the eggs that I put the painter's tape down in those different directions. Once that was all done, then I just arranged them onto the front of my sign the way I want it, and just used a bead of hot glue for each of them to get them into place. And that's it for this one. This is one of those DIYs that was inspired by like Pinterest or Kirkland's, like just a combination of a few sites that I visit to get some inspiration. And I absolutely love the way that it turned out.
And I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
Next up, I'm taking 4 of these fence signs from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to remove the jute hanger on the back of them, and all I did was just pull that up. I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint in white, and I gave each fence 2 coats on the front and about 1.5 on the back, just like kind of spot painted on the back. And then I'm just going to hot glue these together on the edges, and just make a box planter out of that. The way that they are when you put them in a box together, it's kind of weird. You kind of gotta have to like line them up like the last 2 differently, like on the inside of the box, but hey, it wasn't a problem. The next thing I did is I took some craft sticks and cut down as many as I needed to fill in the bottom. You can skip this step if you decide to put an actual planter inside of this fence planter. That'll work. If you have styrofoam or foam core, you could just put it at the bottom and put your stuff in there. but I like my projects just to be a little bit more finished and not have to add too many steps outside of doing the actual project. So that's why I added the craft sticks at the bottom, and I think I did about 6 of them, and they fit just perfectly. You don't have to paint it. I did not paint it. I think it looks adorable and it looks fine. And then I put some foam core pieces in here to be able to put my floral pieces down in here. And I'm using some lavender picks from Walmart, and all I did was pretty much just cut down from the bouquet that I had and just filled up the foam cores as much as I could, and then place those back into my planter. What I love about this planter is that you can use it year round, and you can change out your florals. Like, that's an even better thing. To have functional decor that can be used year round is a win-win in my book. Then I just filled up the rest of my planter using some reindeer moss that I had from the Dollar Tree already on hand. And just to give this a little bit more springy Easter step, I just put some carrots in there. I also used my chippy brush and some hazelnut chalk paint to distress my planter a little bit more, just to give it that farmhouse charm that I love and that I'm sure a lot of you love. I know some don't, but hey, that's my style. That's what I like, so that's what I'm going to keep doing. And you know me, I just distress using some painting. I just do a little bit at a time, and I go from out to in, just to make sure that I'm not overdoing it, because I don't like heavy paint distressing. I just like a little bit to make it look like it's aged, not too aged, just a little aged, you know. But that's it for this one. I really like it. It's adorable, and like I said, everyday decor is a win in my book.
Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
DIY, I'm taking this pink Easter blessing sign from Dollar Tree, as well as a square dowel rod that I got from Hobby Lobby. So the first thing I did is go ahead and remove the Easter blessings galvanized phrase from the top, and I just used a flathead tool from the Dollar Tree, and then I took off the front of that sign with the carrots and the bunny. I just took that off because I didn't want to use that. I originally wanted to use it, but the Easter Blessings galvanized sign was a little bit too large for it. So I just popped that up, and then I removed the burlap backing from the sign as well, and then removed all of the staples that were in the sign, because there were plenty of them. And then I used my wood fillers so that way I didn't have those holes showing. We used to go on pink and dry brown, like natural brown, but now it's just all brown. So yeah, it still works fine. Once the wood filler was completely dry, then I just sanded it down a bit and just wiped it down. Then next I'm going to take my dowel rod, my square dowel rod, and mark down where I need to cut it. Then I'm going to paint my dowel rods, which will be my frame, using my antique wax color. I'm going to paint the sign using my moss chalk paint color from Waverly. I gave the sign 2 coat paints of that moss color, and then I took a stencil like brush. It's actually like an oral swab that I got from Amazon, and I used some white Waverly chalk paint and just kind of dabbing on the paint on my Easter Blessings galvanized phrase. I really like the look of this. I like that it gives it that weathered and kind of vintage farmhousey look to it. So I just went all the way around, and I just gave it 1 coat. Super easy. Once everything was dry, it was now time for me to assemble. So I'm actually going to use this new Gorilla super glue gel that I got from, I think it was Hobby Lobby. I'm sure you can get this at Walmart as well, but it works just the same as the super glue gel from Original Super Glue at Dollar Tree, but this one dries a lot faster in my opinion. It's easier to handle with the bottle as well, and it's much easier for the control of it to come out, because those little ones from the Dollar Tree, they are great, and you know, it's $1.25. It was better when they were just $1, but the control of them, the solution coming out, you couldn't control it. It just kept spilling out. So although I love the super glue gel there, I have been on the hunt for other bottles. A few of you have given me some suggestions. But after I place everything down, and you can see here, I had to cut down using my miter shears one of the pieces of the dowel rods. So that is the tool that I use to cut down these dowel rods to size. So once my border is on there, I'm going to use that same super glue gel and place it on my Easter Blessings galvanized word and put that in the middle. In the end, I did have to use some hot glue to put this galvanized word or phrase down. So yeah, you'll probably have to use that. But I love how this turned out. It's super simple, really pretty, and yeah, I really like it.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know, if I'll ever figure out where the road goes.
Alright dolls, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you check out the playlist. Be blessed, stay safe, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye!
Lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.